On December 25th, 2007, the world lost a hero in a vicious attack far too violent to ever replay. He was a pioneer in the world of reliable internet news broadcasting and an icon to the roller coaster community. Daniel Williams was many things to many people, but before all else, he was a friend to all living creatures. Tonight, we celebrate the career, the life and times of Daniel Williams, the greatest source of reliable roller coaster news the world has ever known, in the only way he would have wanted, through the words of his friends and loved ones.
And now, Coaster Universe News Today.
Starring me, Daniel.
Hello everyone, and on today's show we are going to give you a very sad announcement.
For more than a decade, Daniel Williams was the internet's premier authority for reliable theme park and roller coaster news. Daniel had friends on many websites spanning the globe, each of which he was a charter member, from Theme Park Review to WDW Magic to coaster-net.com.
It's just been an amazing 10 years. We've had thousands and thousands of other coaster sites come and go since then, but I think that the thing that really makes it this all is just dedication to maintaining it on air. So I think that's one thing that really sets it apart from the competition.
His work has stood the test of time as an especially popular source of information for Disney moms using the internet news group Rec Arts Disney Parks.
Good evening. My name is Gretchen Van Hildersniff, and I represent mourning parents at Rec Arts Disney Parks. Daniel Williams was nothing less than a guiding light in our organization. Through trip planning advice and late-breaking news, he was the internet's #1 source for Disney information.
Daniel's work gained true acclaim when he became majority shareholder of Screamscape.com, perhaps the most visited theme park rumor site of all time.
Greetings, citizens! Lance Hart here, leader of lament for our lost loved one, with breaking news that Daniel Williams will indeed be missed. Sources indicate that Screamscape is just one of the many websites that owe their entire existence to Daniel Williams, and in my opinion, the world will never be the same without him. Rumor has it that in memory of his death, Cedar Point has already begun construction of Daniel Williams the Ride, an intimate Aquatrax roller coaster whose flume will be filled by the tears shed by all those who miss him. Remember, you heard it here first. Lance Hart, away!
Daniel's passion extended beyond that of roller coaster news broadcasting, and his death could not have come at a worse time. Just weeks earlier, Daniel had been cast in the role of his life in a major motion picture. Here now, for the first time, is the last known footage of him shot just one day before his demise.
Wow, it's Batman! Fantastic! Do you want to know how I got these scars? Here we go! Now I'm always smiling and reliable.
Why so serious?
Hooray!
Though the world will never be the same, it is those who knew him personally that have been most impacted by this tragedy.
He's somebody who, over time, I came to consider not only a journalist, but a friend. There wasn't a better interviewer in television, not a more thoughtful analyst of our politics, and he was also one of the finest men I knew.
Even partisan affiliation is left behind in these trying times.
Was at the top of his profession. He was a man of honesty and integrity. He was hard, but he was always fair. We miss him. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family.
Daniel Williams has left a lasting impact on all facets of society.
I think comedians will remember him for the volume of quality material that he did. There's a lot of great comedians that, I don't know, maybe they wrote an hour or two. This guy did 14 HBO specials. 14! I've done 2.
Through his endless charisma, he was a shining star in a dark night sky.
He's an amazing, amazing young man, and my heart just breaks for him. And so many people impact our lives, as you guys well know. And Daniel has impacted my life so much, more than words can say.
Constantly reinventing himself, Daniel Williams captivated the entire world.
Why did he upset so many people? Well, that's one reason why. He just didn't care who he upset, especially the older he got. Not that he was ever timid, but I loved him. The older he got, he just more and more was like, I'm old. No one can say anything to him. What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? He would go after, poor people, fat people, just the average American. He had this disdain.
Perhaps most affected by Daniel's murder will be his closest friend and confidant, his honorary guest aunt, Petunia Perkins. Aunt Petunia, on a well-deserved tropical vacation, was unable to be notified at the time of Daniel's death. In respect of her privacy, we have chosen to not air footage shot capturing her emotional reaction. And now, here is footage shot capturing Aunt Petunia's emotional first reaction to Daniel's death. Hey Petunia, how's your vacation going?
Ooh, congamoosh, little adventurer, and thank you for asking. Why, it's simply delightful, dear. Everything I've needed, ooh, and more. I came by hover train, dear. Ooh, and now here we are, on the beach, talking about nothing in particular. Why, the spaceship Earth prophecy for my future was true, dear. Ooh.
Good to hear. Sure looks like you're having a great time. Oh, by the way, Daniel's dead.
Daniel's what? Oh no, this is terrible. I owe my existence to Daniel. He set me off on my career path, dears, and freed me from my evil nephew, Maelstrom Rocks. Ooh, he had me chained up in the basement for years, dears.
Squawk! It puts the lotion on its skin. Squawk!
Yep, dead. Well, have a nice day.
Oh, if only this were some terrible dream. Oh, what I wouldn't give to wake up from this nightmare and be at Disneyland, dears. Ooh.
Squawk! Not gonna happen.
Ooh, yes, Mojo. Today the world has lost its smile. It looks as though our vacation simply must end early. Why, the world needs us, dear. After all, I am the guest host to everyone.
Squawk, bitch!
In tribute to the life and contributions of Daniel Williams, the entire internet has joined together to fund and dedicate the Daniel Williams Memorial Park for people who like reliable coaster news.
Today I am here to dedicate the Daniel Williams Memorial Park for people who like reliable coaster news. A place that lives on as a testimony to the tireless work and tender heart of Daniel Williams. It is truly my honor to welcome you today to the Daniel Williams Memorial Park for people who like reliable coaster news. And now, to mark the official opening of the Daniel Williams Memorial Park for people who like reliable coaster news, it is my duty to christen its maiden voyage with a bottle of Daniel's favorite wine. Daniel loved wine. I say the Daniel Williams Memorial Park for people who like reliable coaster news can be described in only one word. Appropriate.
As our memorial special comes to a close, we meet the one person who unquestionably knew Daniel Williams better than anyone else on Earth.
Hello everyone and welcome to my memorial special starring me, Ghost Daniel. Wow, my life was fantastic. I had 999 exciting adventures, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? Wow, here we go. Hooray!
And now we end our Daniel Williams story in the same way it began, with the inspiration of William Bernstein Jr.
We'll be praying for you, and I hope this song is a blessing to you. All right. Here goes nothing.
You don't really think this is the end, do you, Daniel?
I hope that song was a blessing to you, sir.